Let's look at finding the factored form of this expression. We have 3x squared plus 21x plus 30. So the first thing I'm going to look to factor by is the greatest common factor, or we call it the GCF. So I want to think of the biggest number that's going to divide into 3x squared, 21x, and 30. I want to know the biggest number, and I think that's 3. So in this case, I'm going to put a 3 in front of my parentheses. Then I'm going to fill my parentheses one term at a time. I'm going to take the first term and I'm going to divide by the GCF. That will tell me what should go into my parentheses. So 3 divided by 3, that's 1. So I'm left with an x squared. Let's do the next one. I'm going to take my second term, 21x, and I'm going to divide by the GCF, which is 3 here. 21x divided by 3 gives me 7x. And then finally, I'm going to take my last term, 30, and divide by 3, and that will give me 10. So that's how I factor by my greatest common factor, my GCF. So the next piece then is we've got to factor the trinomial. So we've got to factor this x squared plus 7x plus 10. And the way we factor a trinomial is we're going to have two parentheses. The first terms in each of the parentheses, we ask ourselves, well, what times what would give us x squared? That would have to be x and x. Then I want you to ask yourself, what two numbers will multiply to give me 10, but add to give me 7? Let me say that one more time. What two numbers will multiply to give me 10, but will add to give me 7? I hope you're thinking 5 and 2. Now, it doesn't matter if you want to put the 5 in the first parentheses and the 2 in the second, or if you want to put the 2 in the first parentheses and the 5 in the second. That order doesn't matter as long as you have those two parentheses there. And also, don't forget your 3. That's important because it actually was there from the beginning. I hope this helps with your factored form.